Yeah, maybe I'ma get a little anxious. Maybe I'ma get a little shy. Cause everybody's trying to be famous, and I'm just trying to find a place to hide. All I wanna do is just hold somebody, but no one ever wants to get to know somebody. I don't even know how to explain this. I don't even think I'm gonna try. And that's okay. I promise myself one day I'ma tell them all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to the members of the hall. Today we are here to discuss about strategies to stabilize our worsening economic situation due to the global pandemic of COVID-19. As we know from the news, COVID-19 has now infected countries around the globe like United States, China, Italy, and also Malaysia. It is expected that COVID-19 will still be around us in years if no vaccine are to be found. Cases all around the globe increases day by day, as well as in Malaysia. On 13 until 31st of March, Malaysian government has declared MCO, Movement Control Order. There are many negative effects on the economy towards our country, especially in stock market, private sector, airlines, and much more. Hereby, I welcome the representative from the government to enlighten us your argument.
Good morning to the respected speaker, honorable judge, courses timekeeper, members of the opposite team, and the members of the hall. Assalamualaikum, Tachihau and Vanakkam. I represent the Kinabatangan government. Want to give my suggestion on my point about how we can stabilize our economic that had been decreased because of the pandemic. So, based on my research that I did, our country had been reached the high rate of the employment, and many of them are among the fresh graduate, and it's really competitive. The number of the degrees increase days by days, and nowadays many company try to reduce their scale of workers in order to cope their burden of the pandemic. So, my solution is, Alright, speaker. I continue my point. Okay, so for my solution, I think the government should play a role in a job creation. This is to open the opportunities to many people, especially a graduate, to get a job. This way will a little bit help our graduate to pay back their loan, their study loan, as PTPTN or anything else. So I hope my point or my suggestion will be accepted by the speaker. Thank you very much.
Speaker, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I would like to add my opinion.
Yes, you may slip in.
I disagree with your point, Kinabatangan. In my opinion, this has nothing to do with the government. It is because of the fresh graduates demanding for high salaries. Fresh graduates should not demand for high salaries because they have no experience before. They should take opportunity on every scope of work, even it is not their study field.
Thank you for enlightening us with your opinion. Now, we proceed with second representative from government.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Alhamdulillah, let us express our utmost gratitude to Allah, the Almighty, that we are gathered here today for discuss regarding strategies to recover our economic conditions. Honestly, I have a problem with Bukit Tinggi's suggestion because, in my humble opinion, why should we agree to boost up job opportunities to fresh graduates? I believe that most of fresh graduates are strongly seeking for a job to begin a new life where they wanted to stand on their own. But majority of them are picky on applying jobs. They should sink one's teeth in any field of work, regardless course they studied in college, isn't it?
Speaker, may I interrupt the discussion?
Yes, cultivate us with your knowledge.
Actually, I quite disagree with the points stated by the opposite team. For me, experience is an important survive in jobs world. In this era of technology, most of companies prefer more and machinery using than labors. For instance, as we can see, if we go to the bank, they are using an electronic telecommunication device such as auto teller machine and cash deposit machine. They are prefer using electronic machine more than labors because machine work system can up and running on their duty for 24 hours. It is the thing that can do by the human. So, my point is, even if they have plenty of work experience, we can still see they are unemployed, as well as fresh graduate who had no any experience in working. Thank you to the speaker for letting me to propose my suggestion.
Is there any objection on the statement?
To sum up, I stick to my words that fresh graduates are needed in this industry, but they should have efforts to earn extra money by doing side job rather than ranting on social medias about minimum wage. That is all from me. Thank you.
Many thanks for the presented suggestion. Now, we will be moving on to the opposite team for their suggestion. Please.
I am the representative of the government belief that everyone should have a good side income from part-time jobs, such as running an online businesses, working under Food Panda or GrabFood. By working part-time, they can acquire a healthy sense of competition. In this unstable economy, it is very tough to get through when you have only one job. Minimum monthly wage under the 2020 order to 1,200 per month. It is not enough for a comfortable life. It will be more tough if you had commitments such as family, utility bills, and health insurance.
Speaker, may I interrupt?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Speaker. For me, it's very difficult to do multiple jobs in one time. As we can see, as we know, normal office hour in Malaysia, in our country, minimally 8 hours excluded the OT, and maximally usually going to 12 hours. So for me, it's not flexible to them to do a numerous job of work. If we think very carefully, it is very impossible to the human, to the normal human, to work a whole day. We are not a machine. We are human. We need a rest. So, I scared if the government keep encourage people to do this thing, I scared many of people will be depressed or suffer from illness in a young age, and it will increase the mortality in our country. So, I hope my point will be accepted by people. Thank you, speaker, for giving me a space for me to share my point. Thank you so much.
Those way aims people to survive in this era and not to torture them with many problems or illness that they will suffer. I believe this way can help many people to survive in consequences that they had been through. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to all members of the hall. I'm going to present an argument that will help our economy back to normal. My point is, the government should use those revenues efficiently. For example, taxes imposed on the citizen. As I can see, government nowadays spending those money towards purposeless things. As we all know, Saloma Link Bridge that cost 31 million ringgit Malaysia.
Excuse me, speaker. May I enter the discussion?
Yes, you may.
I don't think Saloma Link Bridge is purposeless. Maybe from aspect of cost, I will not deny that the cost to build the bridge is exceed the revenue. But if we see from the other aspect, it can be one of the advantages to attract international tourism to come to Malaysia. Because of the aesthetic design of the bridge, tourists from other countries will purchase our currency, and that will affect exchange rate of ringgit Malaysia, and also it will make our currency stronger. Thank you for the time given.
If the money handle us, we will be more focusing on protect and preserve our environment. Healthy ecosystem, clean our water, and also regulate the climate, so that our next generation will get a chance to experience magnificent to our valuable treasure. Therefore, we wish our suggestion will be considered in order to improve our country to be more stronger in economy. To the ladies and gentlemen and members of the hall, thank you for lending me your ears and time to build a peaceful country. I represent the opposition. Apologize for any mistake throughout this meeting. Thank you very much.
This result can be summarized in the following sequence. First, society embracing a more fragile lifestyle to ensure stable cost of the living. And everyone should have a side of income apart from major income. And government may use those revenues efficiently. Yeah, thank you for listening attentively. To take care of yourself, must on, stay home and stay safe. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
That's just the way I am. Just some anxious, and maybe I'm